Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers are in for the week of July 14, 2025. Fans can expect Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, to be asked to make a huge sacrifice. Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, faces consequences. Plus, Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner, makes a confession. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the ABC soap opera. As the week gets started, it will be time to lay Natalia Ramirez, Eva LaRue, to rest. Marco Rios, Adrian Ancondo will be there. Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, might also be there to keep up good appearances and to support his son. However, Sonny also might show up. That could explain why there is tension at the memorial service, especially since Marco blames Sonny. Plus, with Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, ordering Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, that scandalous hairline, it seems Sonny's problems could just get worse. Over with Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, he has a chat with his parents. Michael likely tells Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, and Sonny about Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson, leaving town with Daisy Gilmore Corinthos, Lively, Clark Coughlin. Then, Carly demands to know if Sasha's baby is in danger because of Sonny. Later in the week, Sonny is asked to make a sacrifice. However, Carly will be heartbroken. Back to Sasha, she seeks out Nina before leaving PC. Later, Nina has to face the consequences of her actions. General Hospital spoilers for next week reveal that Isaiah Gannon, Sawandi Wilson, and Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, reconnect. It seems that Isaiah will once again try to steer Willow in the right direction. However, from a preview clip for Monday's episode, it appears that Willow puts all the blame on Michael. Fans will also see Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, defend Sonny to Marco. Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, confides in Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner. By the end of the week, though, Anna has some tough questions for Carly. Over with Emma Scorpio Drake, Braden Bruner, she makes a confession. Lucas Jones, Van Hansis, becomes frantic. Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, opens up to Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, about Kai Taylor's, Jen's Austin Estrup, betrayal. However, is Trina's romance really over? Could she have a change of heart after talking to Jocelyn? Plus, Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, Stonewall's Stella Henry, Vernie Watson. It doesn't sound like things are going to work out between Curtis and Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr. Port Charles is bracing for another explosive week as dark truths unravel, dangerous alliances form, and long-held secrets threaten to destroy lives. In this week's General Hospital spoilers update, Sonny Corinthos finds himself making a life-altering sacrifice that could change the course of his future, while Nina Reeves faces the long-overdue consequences of her actions. Meanwhile, Emma Scorpio Drake's shocking confession rocks her family to the core, revealing something even Anna Devane never saw coming. Tensions are mounting at every corner of the city, and no one will walk away untouched. Sonny Corinthos has never been one to back down from a fight, but this time the mob kingpin is up against something he never anticipated: his own conscience. After years of operating in the shadows and navigating countless betrayals, Sonny is finally taking stock of what his life has become. In a move that stuns even his closest allies, Sonny makes a stunning sacrifice this week that could cost him his freedom, his empire, and his connection to the ones he loves most. Sources close to the Corinthos circle suggest that Sonny will turn over critical information to the authorities in exchange for the safety of a key player. Speculation points to Dex, Jason, or even Christina being the one Sonny is desperate to protect. Either way, his decision sends shockwaves through the underworld and makes him a target of retribution. Brick warns Sonny that what he's doing is a death sentence, but Sonny is resolute. For the first time in years, Sonny isn't thinking like a boss. He's thinking like a father, a husband, a man who wants to be remembered as something more than a mobster. Could this be the end of Sonny Corinthos as we know him? Nina Reeves, meanwhile, is spiraling. Her life was already teetering on the edge after her SEC tip-off was exposed. But the punishment she faces this week takes things to a whole new level. Carly is done playing nice. With Drew Kane now taking a firm stance against her and Willow cutting her off entirely, Nina finds herself abandoned and hated by almost everyone in town. And just when she thinks things can't get worse, she gets slapped with a legal threat that could strip her of everything she worked for, including her half of the Metro Court. Diane Miller isn't backing down, and Michael is quietly pulling strings behind the scenes to make sure Nina pays. Ava tries to be a source of strength, but even she's losing patience with Nina's inability to face her mistakes head-on. This week, Nina is cornered and exposed. She makes one desperate plea to Sonny for help, but he's colder than she ever imagined. The writing is on the wall. Nina's time in Port Charles may be coming to a humiliating end. Emma Scorpio Drake's return to Port Charles was supposed to be a nostalgic family visit, but it's turning into something much darker. This week, Emma drops a confession that catches Anna completely off guard. As fans speculated, Emma has been hiding a serious secret, one that ties directly to a recent tragedy in Port Charles. It turns out Emma was in contact with a WSB informant who died under mysterious circumstances, and her connection to the case might have put her life in danger. Worse, Emma's silence may have prevented Anna and Robert from uncovering the truth about a shadow operative working inside the agency. As Anna reels from the revelation, Robert Scorpio urges caution, but Anna is livid and heartbroken. She can't believe her granddaughter has been carrying such a burden, and she vows to fix it. However, that might be easier said than done. Someone is watching Emma closely, and now that she's confessed, the threat to her safety just multiplied. Elsewhere in Port Charles, Jason Morgan finds himself in a no-win situation. His return was already controversial, but this week, Jason's loyalty is tested more than ever before. As rumors swirl that Jason may be working undercover for the feds, he's forced to make a decision: expose the truth and blow the entire operation wide open, or protect those he loves and keep up the facade. Sam McCall confronts him with hard questions, and even Danny begins to pick up on the tension. Jason's heart is torn between doing what's right and doing what's necessary. Drew doesn't trust him, Carly is worried, and Sonny's sudden sacrifice only adds pressure. Jason's next move could define whether he remains a hero, a traitor, or something dangerously in between. Meanwhile, Brooke Lynn and Chase face their first major test as a married couple. The honeymoon phase is over, and harsh realities are setting in. Brooke Lynn's new role as the Quartermain family's business liaison is putting a major strain on their relationship. Chase tries to be supportive, but he begins to feel sidelined. Adding to the drama, Tracy is back and already stirring the pot. She warns Brooke Lynn not to lose sight of who she is, but her message may be too little, too late. A misunderstanding involving Gio, Brooke Lynn's younger cousin, puts her in a deeply awkward position with Chase. Is this just a minor bump in the road, or the start of a bigger problem? Elsewhere, Jocelyn Jax is once again caught between her past and her future. Her grief over Dex Heller's death isn't going away, but she's also developing a deeper connection with Vaughn, the mysterious WSB agent with ties to Jason and Sonny. Vaughn opens up this week, sharing shocking details about his childhood and connection to Jason's past. Jocelyn finds herself drawn in, even as Trina warns her to slow down. But when Joss learns Vaughn may be gunning for Sonny behind the scenes, everything changes. She feels used, betrayed, and furious. Will she expose Vaughn's real agenda, or will her lingering grief over Dex cloud her judgment? Meanwhile, Sasha Gilmore is finding strength she never knew she had. After months of trauma and heartbreak, she's determined to rebuild her life. With Cody Bell by her side, Sasha decides to start a new business venture that will honor Brando's memory. However, Gladys is lurking in the shadows, plotting her next scheme. Desperate for money and revenge, Gladys may try to sabotage Sasha's comeback. But this time, Sasha isn't going down without a fight. Elsewhere, Willow Tate is wrestling with the fallout from Michael's actions. She's trying to heal, both physically and emotionally, but Michael's behind-the-scenes plotting has left her shaken. She thought they were on the same page about forgiveness and family, but Michael's obsession with vengeance has pushed them apart. This week, Willow makes a bold decision to move out of the Quartermaine mansion and take Wiley and Amelia with her. Carly supports her, but Nina is shattered by the realization that she may never see her grandchildren again. Meanwhile, Michael finds himself isolated and angry, refusing to accept that his quest for justice may have destroyed the very family he wanted to protect. Christina Corinthos Davis is caught in her own storm. As her surrogate moves closer to her due date, Christina's controlling tendencies begin to surface. Molly and TJ push back, accusing Christina of overstepping boundaries. A major argument erupts, and Christina storms out. She ends up confiding in Blaze, revealing deep insecurities about motherhood and the fear of losing her family. But things take an even more complicated turn when Blaze makes a shocking decision. She wants to start a family with Christina herself. The bombshell leaves Christina stunned. Is she ready for that kind of commitment, or will this new development push her even further away from her biological family? As the week draws to a close, Port Charles is on edge. Valentine Casadine is making secret moves behind the scenes, and Laura Spencer is growing increasingly suspicious. Anna finally uncovers a piece of the puzzle that connects Valentine to Pikeman, and it could be the key to exposing a sprawling network of corruption and betrayal. But when she tries to bring it to Jordan, she's warned to back off. All face consequences. Anna isn't one to be intimidated, but this threat feels personal. With Emma's safety now compromised and the WSB's loyalty in question, Anna has to decide who she can truly trust. This week's General Hospital drama is not for the faint of heart. With Sonny risking everything, Nina cornered and punished, and Emma's bombshell confession shaking the Scorpio family to its core, Port Charles will never be the same. Loyalties will be tested, alliances shattered, and lives forever changed. As secrets unravel and truths are forced into the light, one question remains: when everything is stripped away, who will be left standing? Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.